Hello Libra, welcome to your reading. Let's get started. Okay, Spirit, tell me about Libra's blessings in the next 30 days. What blessings are coming Libra's way in 30 days, Spirit? Alright, shadow, spark the dark. Okay. So, with that, it looks like it feels like there's some kind of revealing, some kind of understanding or seeing a more authentic part of yourself, unmasking or unveiling something that puts more meaning into your life, because, or more meaning into your interactions, that sort of thing, because this shadow aspect of yourself was kept hidden, kept under the surface for fear of exposure or vulnerability or something along those lines. But I see in the next 30 days that you find the courage or some kind of circumstance or some kind of happening that allows you to unmask yourself or unmask that part of you, and somebody, not only yourself is more accepting, but somebody that is near and dear to you, a loved one that you have exposed this aspect of yourself to, is also understanding. I feel like you've been afraid for a little bit to show this part or let this part out of you. Maybe there was a little bit of denial about this aspect of yourself, but it's been revealed or will be revealed in the next 30 days. And this is the blessing, because I think that it brings some kind of relief, some deep needed relief of anxiety or something along those lines. But let's get some more information. All right, Spirit, tell me more about the blessings for Libra in the next 30 days. All right. Blessings in store for Libra in the next 30 days, Spirit. Overindulgence. And blue fairy. Okay. So there is a lot of purple in these cards that I'm noticing, and this says blue fairy. This looks kind of indigo to me. Either way, this looks to me, just by colors alone, this has to do with your third eye chakra and crown chakra. So this is going to open up. There's been an overindulgence in, I want to say in this more non-authentic, or the more overindulgence in hiding, overindulgence in masking, and overindulgence in denial of yourself. But with this unveiling or unmasking of this particular part of yourself, it's triggering, or it's opening, or it's balancing these chakras. So you get to see more of not only yourself, but of the world. So it's like a reflection, and you get to know more of yourself and of others or the world. So this is very healthy. This is very positive. It's very good for your soul, for your emotional body, energetic body, spiritual body, even physical body, mental body. This is going to, like I said, this feels like there's going to be a lot of relief, but there's going to be a lot of learning. There's going to be a lot of growth and acceptance of self, acceptance of the world, acceptance of reality. No more denial, no more indulging in, even if there was some kind of substance that you were indulging in to maybe hide, or you don't want to deal with some of the stuff that comes up, and this vulnerability with it. But at the same time, there's something, this is blue fairy. I do feel like there's something to do about speaking truth too, and being heard. So whether it's just like revealing yourself through talking with somebody, through speech, or if it's through a behavior and then talking about, somebody's asking about it and then you talk about it, I feel like that's involved as well. And it feels like, it does feel like there's a particular someone that this is happening with, that you're revealing. So revealing to, which ultimately leads to being able to be comfortable enough with yourself to be that way around most, if not everybody. All right, let's find out more. Tell me more, Spirit, about the blessings for Libra in the next 30 days. Spirit. Blessings for Libra in the next 30 days. The Hermit. Seven of Wands. And the Fool. Okay, so like I said, this unveiling, this showing vulnerability, this showing that side of you that you were maybe denying or didn't want to see, didn't want to show. When this happens, it's a very spiritual experience for you. But it also brings you, this is the Hermit. So it's also a very personal type of experience, and whether you're coming out of being lonely when this happens, or this causes you to kind of go within and be introspective for a little bit, it's healthy. It's really it's a good reaction, or it's a good a positive behavior to take that time to really look at everything. Now, the Seven of Wands is under overindulgence, so I think the part of that, being overindulgent, either it's substance or just denial or anything, you're very defensive about this part of you, very defensive about revealing it, very defensive about keeping people away, or keeping people outside, like a bubble, like a certain, you only let people come in so far, or this particular person come in so far, and you've been super defensive up to this point where you finally kind of spill the beans. So you won't have to feel that sort of defensiveness anymore. And then as you talk about it, as you come into understanding, as you've spent time thinking, or enter into that kind of solitary, introspective phase, this is the beginning of a brand new phase in life. You are ending one phase of life and into a brand new, whole new cycle, a cycle of life. Starting off in a whole new adventure, and starting off as like a child with wonder, excitement, and naivety, because you don't know what's coming. And that can be scary, but at the same time, it's exciting because you get to feel like your more authentic self. You get to express as who you are. You don't have to walk around with the mask on. And there's a real sense of relief and wonder now, and excitement, because now you get to see the world in a different way. You get to interact with people in a different way. You get to see reality in a different way. And that's all the beginning of, like I said, a whole new cycle, or a whole new chapter of life, of your life. And this defensiveness and worrying and anxiety about people seeing or finding out, or even just yourself facing some of this stuff, all of that gets to really calm down, and you can enjoy a little bit more. You can go within, you can look at yourself and be more okay versus, oh, I don't want to see that. I don't want to look at that. All right, let's get some more information. Tell me more for Libra about the blessings for the next 30 days, Spirit. Blessings for Libra, next 30 days. Ace of Wands. Death. Nine of Coins. So yes, with you, out of the 6 tarot cards, 3 are major arcana. This is definitely a major change. Ace of Wands, a new spark of life, a new exuberance, or a new creative, you feel more creative, a passion. It's fire energy. So with this, like I said, with a new phase, you even are super excited about it. There's more to come. There's new perspectives. There's new fire and passion and energy in this new endeavor, this new cycle. And this death card sitting here, yeah, death of the overindulgence, death of defensiveness, death of this aspect or this part of your life or this part of your personality. And Nine of Coins is about independence and enjoying the fruits of your labor and that kind of stuff. So whether this is something you've been working on for a while, or it actually more feels like this is kind of like it happens and you're like, oh, almost caught off guard because you've been either fighting or hiding or overindulging in denial or any of these types of energies. And it feels like in the next 30 days, this is just going to happen and it's just going to kind of flow. You've been like holding it back, and then all of a sudden, nope, you can't, and boom. It just, everything flips, everything moves on, and you start your new adventure. You're excited. You can go within, look at yourself, and see things and not be afraid of looking at this. Like I said, this older aspect of you with the death card just dies, and you get to have some kind of independence, some kinds of feeling really strong about who you are, what you're doing, where you're going, even though it is a new cycle and there are some scary aspects because you don't know what's coming up or what's going to happen, and it is new, so you don't have necessarily a lot of experience with this stuff. It's still exciting. It's still a good direction. It's still a positive flow, that kind of thing. And you're feeling positive about it and feeling independent and strong. All right. A couple last messages, Spirit, for Libra, for the blessings for the next 30 days. Oops. Well, you got more than 2. You got 3. Okay. Take time to tune into your body and recognize the messages it's trying to send you. Okay. I think that speaks to that denial that I was talking about. It's, and being an introspective, being the hermit. Take that time to tune in and then do it again. Like through this process, you're tuning in and listening. And then 30 days from now, something else comes up, take time to, don't be afraid to go within and look at things that are complex, or things you're not understanding, or things that come up, situations or issues. Always take that time to go within, withdraw from everybody, and look at things and look at them without the mask. And you're going to definitely be able to do that now much easier than you did before. To feel your innate sense of truth, develop open-mindedness. Okay. Same type of thing. I think that's what's happening. You are developing this open-mindedness, whereas you were more closed-minded and self-denial. This is Spirit again confirming that's what's going to happen for you there. I think this, what I'm trying to say, is an ongoing process. This is the spark. This is the beginning of this, but continuing on with your life, you can keep doing these same types of behaviors, keep going within, keep developing open-mindedness, becoming more and more open and more clear with who you are and what you want to be. And then try to avoid harmful influences. Okay, I think that ties right into the overindulgence there. Avoiding harmful influences, meaning, you know, any substances, alcohol, drugs, food addiction, exercise addiction. I mean, there's all sorts of types of things that can be harmful. So just in the future going forward too, pay attention to your body, develop your sense of truth, avoid those harmful influences. And that's even people, people, toxic relationships, you know, all of that stuff. Pay attention to, go within, pay attention to what you need, what you want, without this mask on, without the denial. Really see who and what you are and what you want, and make your decisions from there. All right, Libra, I think that's all the messages that I have for you. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'm sending you lots of love and light. Namaste.